I heard some gunshots, and so
What did you hear exactly? What did it sound like?
it sounded like two pieces of lumber being smacked together.
Did you recognize it immediately as a gunshot?
I don't remember how I processed it, to be honest with you. Just because I know what I know now, I don't know.
Did you tell where it was coming from? Was it close? Was it far?
It was down towards the 200 hallway,
Okay,
and that's the big, circle at the
Yes.
bottom.
okay. And so you heard these two gunshots that you weren't sure were gunshots at this point, but, and then
Yeah,
what did you do?
yes. And then I started to walk towards them because I needed to go find out. In my head, I needed to go help.
Okay, so just to set the scene here, there's an active shooter protocol that's being implemented. You are supposed to lock down. Instead, you head down 400 and then you heard gunshots and you headed towards the gunshots.
Correct.
Okay. And what happened after that?
I could smell what I called cap gun. I didn't know it to be gun powder. I got on the walkie and I said to them that I heard some shots, and then shortly after I said that I could smell what smelled like cap gun.
Is anyone responding to you?
Kurt Noose responded to me first and asked where I was.
What did you say?
So then in the 200 hallway, he said that's a very big hallway. And I think he needed more direction. And so I let him know I was by the 400 hallway.
So is that dot right there about where you were?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And what could you see at that point?
When I turned the corner, I could see a student walking towards me.
You turned which corner?
I turned the corner and went to what would be my left, and
Okay.
you're right on this.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you saw somebody right there,
Yeah.
or way
down
further down the
hallway.
hall.
Yeah, down the hallway.
And you move it down, about where?
Probably by 218, room 218.
Okay. Did you recognize who the student was?
Not at that point, no.
Can you describe the student? What
Um,
did you see at that point?
I saw a student putting his arm down.
Down from like a shoulder length height
yeah,
position? Okay.
Yes, and then
What was the student wearing? Light clothes, dark clothes?
a hoodie, a hood was up. We were all in masks at that time. The hood was long, kind of down like around the knuckles, so I only could see a little bit of the gun.
So you could see a gun.
Yes.
And what did you do?
I got on the walkie and said that I have eyes on the shooter.
And then did someone respond to you?
I don't know. I don't remember. They probably did.
Okay. What did you do?
I kept walking towards him.
Okay. I have to ask, why did you walk towards the shooter?
I needed to help.
Okay. And what did you see?
There was a student on the ground.
Laying on the ground? Okay. And is that red dot about where that student was?
Yes.
Did you know who the student was?
No, sorry, you know.
So what did you do?
So there was a garbage can between me and the student. I moved the garbage can out of the way.
And at this point, where is the person with the gun?
Just up ahead a little bit,
Was he walking towards you or walking away?
walking towards me.
At some point, did he pass by you?
When he got closer, I realized it was Ethan. And I just thought, it couldn't be Ethan. He wouldn't do that. And so I talked to him.
What did you say?
Said, "Are you okay?" and what's going on.
At this point, were you processing that he had used the gun and shot other people or could have?
Initially, I thought there's no way it could be him. So I didn't know if maybe he recovered it. And so that's why I talked to him.
I mean, picked it up off the ground? Okay, what? When he was close enough to see who he was, can you describe what his demeanor was?
When I started talking to him, he looked away from me, but kept walking. He just walked past me.
Was he walking in a frantic, panicked way?
Just very calm.
Did he speak to you?
He didn't speak to me, and that's when I figured something was really wrong, because I feel like he would have told me what was going on.
He walked past you, correct?
He walked past me,
Did he point the gun at you?
not that I saw.
Okay. What did you do when he walked past you?
I turned to walk with him for a second, and that's when I was talking to him. And then I had to get back to the student who was on the ground
That was
because,
your focus?
Yeah.
Okay,
yes,
we're gonna play a video